Next week, I'll get it together. Sound familiar?
If you're living with a chronic condition, tapering off medications, or trying to rebuild after a hard season, you might know this one too well. Next week, I'll start moving again. Next week, I'll finally take care of myself. Next week, I'll start living. But for so many of us, next week never comes. I kept waiting for that next week, too, until I realized it wasn't coming. So I had to find another way. Hi, I'm Jennifer, a certified cannabis sommelier and educator. I help people living with chronic conditions, in recovery, or tapering off medication find clarity, support, and real relief in their healing journey. And I'm also someone who's lived it through knee replacement surgery, opioid tapering, and years of chronic pain. I've walked the road of recovery, the messy, painful, not so linear kind. And the only reason I'm here now, sharing this with you, is because I found ways to keep going that actually worked. So let's talk about it. Here are the 3 biggest lies that kept me stuck, and what finally helped me move forward. Lie number 1, I just need more motivation. Have you ever blamed yourself for not trying hard enough? I used to think I was just lazy, like I needed to want healing more. But when you're living with chronic pain, recovering from surgery, or tapering off meds, your body is in survival mode. Motivation isn't the problem. It's the exhaustion, the brain fog, the way your nervous system is working overtime. You're not lazy, you're tired. What helped me? I stopped trying to push harder and started tracking what I was already doing, even the small stuff. Getting out of bed, drinking water, feeding the dogs. It helped me see I was already showing up, even if it didn't look like much. And here's something wild. Studies show that just tracking your actions increases your motivation to keep going. Why? Because your brain starts recognizing effort. Instead of only focusing on what's missing, it's like proof that you're trying, even when it doesn't feel like it. Lie number 2, I'll start over next week. This one's sneaky. We tell ourselves we'll start over on Monday, or after the next doctor's appointment, or once life finally settles down. But when you're recovering, there's always something. A flare-up, a side effect, a new curveball. What helped me? I stopped waiting for the perfect moment and started practicing gentle resets. Not a full restart, just a pause, a moment of grace, then one small step forward. When I learned how to reset instead of restart, I finally started making actual progress. And here's what I realized. Most people don't quit because they can't do it. They quit because they think they have to start over every time it gets hard. But healing isn't about getting it right every day. It's about not giving up on yourself when it isn't perfect. Lie number 3, if I can't do it perfectly, why bother? Perfectionism can sneak into healing too. We think if we miss a day of journaling or skip a routine, we've failed. But recovery isn't linear, and it definitely isn't perfect. What helped me? I let go of the pressure to do it all right, and I found a way to keep track of what mattered in a way that felt doable. Not a streak, not a checklist, just simple pages I could turn to when I needed clarity or when I wanted to see that something was working. Some days I didn't fill out anything. Other days I tracked pain, sleep, or what products helped. There was no right way, just a way back to myself. And here's why that matters. Studies show that writing down even small accomplishments, like getting out of bed or completing a task, actually activates the brain's reward system. It creates a sense of progress. And that feeling of progress, it's one of the strongest motivators we have to keep going, especially in long-term healing. You're not imagining it. Seeing your own effort on paper does change how your brain processes momentum, because healing isn't about being perfect. It's about paying attention and giving yourself tools to come back to when you're ready. If any of this is resonating and you've been craving a way to feel a little more grounded, a little more supported, I made something that might help. It's called the Recovery Companion Planner, and I created it during my own healing and tapering journey. It's not a strict routine or a step-by-step program. It's a collection of printable tools, pain logs, symptom trackers, and self-care checklists that you can use however it makes sense for you. You don't have to fill it out every day. You don't even have to use all of it. Just print the pages that feel helpful and let the rest go. And it's totally free. No accounts, no spam, no catch. Because sometimes having the right tool, one you can come back to on your own terms, makes all the difference. We will see you in our next video, and remember, you're doing better than you think.